She thought it could have been someone who she missed seeing in the library, but felt fear manifest in her gut when she in fact saw no one else. Scared and just wanting to leave, she decided to just go back to her table, leave the book, and grab her stuff to just leave the now creepy library. She had just rounded the corner with a burst of speed to make the escape quick and painless, but didn't expect the actual painful, abrupt stop she underwent by a sudden wall. She stumbled back into one of the shelves, thankfully not strong enough to tip it over, but groaned in pain and favored the back of her head. Whoa, I knew you'd be happy to see me, but damn. She drew her head up in surprise and gawked at the sight of the boy before her. It was her boyfriend. Donovan, you're here! She smiled brightly and immediately threw her arms around him. He slowly returned the hug, but was just as quick, pushing her off gently and held both her arms as she stood in front of him. Goosebumps began to spread over her body at the warmth of his touch, and her cheeks reddened in delight. When did you arrive here? And how did you know to look for me? She inquired curiously, but by no means displeased. I got here around 4 p.m. and followed the sound of cogs turning and the smell of books, he answered simply, and she blushed. Of course that'd be the first place he'd find her. Oh, right. Did you see anyone else in the library at the time? She wanted to be sure she wasn't crazy and that people didn't, in fact, disappear into thin air. Yeah, there were. He quirked a brow at her question, before a realization crossed his face and his eyes narrowed, pulling away with a sigh, but spoke with a monotonous tone. I thought we had this conversation before. What? Me and my ex aren't together anymore, so stop it already. What? No, wait, that's not what I was talking about. She protested hurriedly, trying to ease his agitation. Wait, really? Oh, well that's a relief then. Honestly, I thought we were going to have this conversation again. Yeah, don't worry, I know how much you love me, Donovan. She relaxed with a smile. Yeah. Anyway, is the library always this dark or is it just a bad day for the electric bill?